Alright, I'm going to make a sweet and sour sauce today. Let's squeeze a lemon into it. Sweet and sour sauce. Sweet and sour. I'm just wondering if I should make a sauce separately and then put vegetables into it, or if I should do everything in one pan, because I've done it all in one pan before. I think I'll try it in two separate pans. So if you're watching this, it must mean it was successful. How should I do this? Would be big enough. Let's try that. Okay. Lemon juice, pineapple, that, ketchup. Ketchup, a bit of vinegar. Vinegar and some white sugar. So this is quite a nice light way to do a sweet and sour sauce. I think it's sort of along the lines of a Jamie Oliver type idea. We'll start with the sauce, and then I'll fry the vegetables up. But you could do this all in one pan. You could kind of fry the vegetables and then just add the sauce to it. We'll start with this. It doesn't have the, it's not quite as kind of rich and powerful as this stuff you get in the Chinese takeaway, because Chinese restaurants, because, well, they do it differently, but you know, they're using MSG and stuff. But what this is nice and light, quite kind of delicate. Lemon seeds. Tinned pineapple. You really do want that. You want I'm going to put all that juice in, and I've got some extra juice if I need it as well. And I will be putting some of the slices of, I'll be putting these pieces of pineapple into it as well. And I've got some extra pineapple juice here if I need it, I'm not sure yet. Put a bit of ketchup in. And then some tomato puree, gives it its red colour. And a shot of vinegar. I'm just kind of chucking everything in at the moment. Get your sourness from the lemon and vinegar. And then I'm just going to, so I'm not really measuring anything, I'm just going to chuck everything in roughly at the moment, and then I will taste it. In fact, I'll turn that. No, I'm not quite ready for that yet. So there's a fair amount, there's sweetness already in the there from the tin of pineapple. So put that in like that. Cornflour and not icing sugar. So I've just kind of chucked everything in, and then I'll taste it now. And what did I get a fork? Oops, what's that for? Just taste it and adjust it now. Oh man, that's really good. So just thinking now. I don't know, I don't need to do much with that actually. That's pretty good. That's pretty good as it is. The vinegar's coming through. The vinegar's quite sharp, quite tart. I might go a wee touch more sugar, because I can certainly taste the sourness from the vinegar. So let's just up the sweetness a wee bit. Oh, what did I do there? Pineapple juice, vinegar, ketchup, tomato puree, lemon juice. Just chucked it all in a pan. Oh man, that's good. I reckon that's done. That's it. I mean, that's a very quick basic sweet and sour sauce. And then what I'll do is to thicken it a wee bit and just get a wee touch of the, just turn that down a wee bit, cornflour and a wee touch of water. Don't want too much of this, you don't want it too glippy. But it's better when it's a wee bit thicker because it helps to stick around the vegetables and the noodles and things. Pieces of pineapple through it. Oh, look at that. They didn't have chunks, otherwise I would have just saved myself a job and used chunks. It's my first time chopping. We'll just eat those separately. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Just one side. Okay, vegetables. So obviously you can be doing chicken or anything at all, any sweet and sour, anything with that really now. I don't know how I get the fork out, but that's why. So we'll turn that off. And call that done. Oh man, that's good. It's a wee bit different to the Chinese restaurant, but you know, lighter, fresher. You know exactly what's in it. All that good stuff, you know. So you could obviously do anything you want with this now. Chicken, sweet and sour chicken, anything at all. I'm just going to do a load of vegetables. I'm going to do a load of vegetables and just put it all in and mix it all up in one go. So kind of half. Oh, it's heavy. I'm half tempted not to bother frying the vegetables. Oh, here he comes. Half tempted not to bother frying the vegetables, but I'm going to have mushrooms, so you kind of have to fry it. So, red. Peas would be quite good in this as well. Just get these frying and then do some noodles. Obviously rice would be good as well, but just fancy noodles today. Oh, didn't need that extra. Didn't need the extra pineapple juice. It's a fairly big tin, that, so it was enough. Just keep it, just drying it, just makes it last longer if you keep it dry. So I've got these noodles, this thin Sharwood's noodles. Sharwood's fine egg noodles, I really like these. These are my favourite ones. They've got a really nice flavour to them. just stick these in. And don't need that. So just clear up as you go along. Kind of wondering if I've got enough. Yeah, it should be alright. Maybe not enough vegetables, but it's okay. So you know, this is going to be a lot healthier, a lot better for you. Obviously the stuff out the Chinese takeaways, the Chinese restaurants, is going to be better. It's going to be better because it's going to have more sugar in it, it's going to have more MSG, it's going to, you know, have more stuff in it that's bad for you. But this, you know, this has got stuff in it that's good for you. And you know, you can control everything. Did I put any salt in there? I didn't put any salt in, but I never really thought it needed any. I'll season it at the end. Maybe I'll season the vegetables. Just didn't feel it needed any salt, so I didn't put any in. Maybe it would enhance things. Maybe it would just bring everything, bring the flavours out of the sweet and sour. It's almost done. A wee touch of salt and pepper on the vegetables. Help them along a wee bit. So you could be getting your pieces of chicken, coating them in cornflour and deep frying them. That's what they do in that's what those kind of deep fried pieces of chicken you get are in the Chinese restaurants. Is it corn flour or is it potato starch? What's the difference? I should have looked that up actually. I think it's corn flour they use. Certainly one of the two. But you just kind of coat it like in a... Did you put egg? Yeah, I think they would put egg wash on it and then into the corn flour and then deep fry it. And that's those kind of crispy chicken pieces that you get. That's how we do that. So bring that onto the heat. I'll just dump all this in. But obviously, as you know, sweet and sour with anything, meat, fish, prawns, vegetables, you get selections of everything. You know, you can put it with anything. There's pineapple chunks through it as well. It's really good. Nice colours of the green and the red. Just put a dollop of that with the noodles and it's done. A recipe says actually to put soy sauce in this as well, but I don't think I'm going to. If you put dark soy sauce in it, it would be really, really dark, so I would be using light, but I don't know. Maybe that's where it gets its salty from, but it just don't think it really needs it. That is really so good. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the punch. It does actually a wee bit, but it's not quite as rich as the Chinese restaurant one, but it's a bit lighter. But then you know everything that's in it. Actually, now I'm talking about salt. I'm wondering if you've got your sweet and your sour, could it do with a wee touch of saltiness? And you obviously don't get many fresh herbs in the Chinese restaurants, so by doing it at home, you can do, and you control that. So yeah. Those noodles go for another wee second. Salty. I'm just not sure. I don't want to darken it too much. I think the colour is just perfect at the moment. It's nice and shiny, nice and light. If I put soy sauce in it, it might go too dark. Maybe put a pinch of salt in it. Just a wee bit. Eat those from my pudding. But yeah, no, sweet and sour mixed vegetables, that's really nice. I shall use the colander. These noodles. Clean up as we go along to create the usual, the plate of food in a clean kitchen. So obviously over rice as well would be really good. And that's you that. Sweet and sour sauce. And you can obviously control it. You can really up the lemon juice and vinegar if you wanted it sweeter. Sorry, if you wanted it sourer. You can up the sugar if you want it sweeter. You can put anything you want in it, any vegetables, any meats, anything like that. You can just make that sauce at the beginning and use it in anything you want. That looks really good actually, it's lovely. That's you there, sweet and sour mixed vegetables with noodles. Put a lid on that. Stop it evaporating. So that's you there, sweet and sour mixed vegetables with noodles. And we shall call that done.